of some 30,000 protesters walking the streets through Manhattan and Brooklyn before heading down to Wall Street at sundown. Shamil says there were a couple of arrests during the day, but that the event went smoothly for the most part. Now, when you live in a busy city, it can be nice to take a break and get away. Reporter Ray Montoya is a teacher living in Muscat, Oman, but on the weekends he likes to make the 6-hour drive to explore the country's remote coastline by kayak. It's a beautiful view, but Ray says he's seen some troubling changes over the years. As the country's commercial fishing industry grows, the amount of waste and debris in the water is putting some sea creatures at risk. Ray takes us along as he lends a helping hand to one little guy.
So I'm paddling between the fishing villages of Ras Madraka and Ras Markaz on a brilliant winter day in Oman. This is typical weather we have here in March, when I notice a small sea turtle tangled in a net. You can see here it is. Fortunately, it was tangled in a part of the net that had a float, so it was able to stay near the surface. Otherwise, he would have quickly drowned. So I pulled the turtle into my kayak, and I discovered that it's a mess. The net has wrapped around its neck, its flippers, its shell. Every part of the turtle is covered with net, and so it's going to take a while to free this little guy. Using a Swiss Army knife, I cut it free, and then actually I had to switch to a pair of small scissors or snips to cut the individual strands because I was afraid of hurting the turtle. So I just did a little bit at a time. When I first moved to Oman 10 years ago, we discovered many of the beaches here were completely undisturbed, pristine, wild environments. Just some of the most gorgeous coastline I'd ever seen, and I've traveled all over the world. But in recent years, with development all over the Middle East and increased commercial fishing, we've seen some devastating results from that, and noticed a lot more plastic waste and discarded nets washing up on the beach. We've seen an increased number of dead turtles, seabirds, dolphins, and whales all along the coast of southern Oman. So the little guy's free, and you can see how quickly he revives and comes back to life once that net's off of him. And there he goes. And hopefully he'll be okay.
Amazing. Our thanks to iReporter Ray Montoya for sending us that great video and for setting that little turtle free.